I'm still hardcore parkour, jungle from Super Sambo Block. We're back in our bucket again with the black and white cat manuals. Milk that good. Wearing the black and white cat manuals. Damn manuals. Every time I free. So grandpas and uncles don't sing so many blues. I just wear these shoes and I put some holes through them just to show how hardcore I am. Lock up your shoes. Lock up your dollars. But baby, it's occupado outside. But baby, it's cold outside. For land. Oh, it's nice and magnetic. That's kind of cool. It's a nice big magnet. It'd be nice to have some more of these, really. Extreme Mountain, do sports. Aussie, Aussie, oi, oi. Everything's better with Extreme Mountain Dew Sport. Pills. Faithfully alive with the sound of crows sharing breast milk. That's not subpar like our own Mamma Mia's subpar breast milk. So, I don't know. Vilka kanske då. Mjukdödet tar kvar the guitar. Totally. That smash is Pele's of Pele's. Pele's of Pele's. I can't feel my face when I dust smash for using both Pele's, but I like it, Very gentil. Banana? Vamos on my face, vamos! Mom! Wash nana, douche nini, I don't have any of your Wash tani, tani de tario. Sabs, chirangi, sabs, avi. Look at the talk, or this is totally very accurate measurements and stuff. Proportionate measure. It's all related to forearm girth, really. The girth is alive with the sound of forearm girth. It's right there, just begging to be Extreme Mountain Dew sported. It's such a good amount of dirt, really. Tape Siak Rodu Staram Hanos. But Tape Siak is pretty cool, it's a nice cigarette. Ziguret. Angura, great things of what about romance and so forth. For more than 8,000 years they have circled the mummified pickled remains of their salty ancestors to try to bring them back to life. And by color of large numbers, they probably said, you have a ambre from America, a mirror of you, Eureka, Niboloptera hoops, and reincarnation, Carmen, Linda, and Sanity probably had some baby that was similar-ish to Jaska twins, the people they lost, and then they never forgot that. Probably, that's probably how it went. Like the Mummy film. Mummy film is so scary, but at the same time it's so cool. It's so cool, but it's scary. That's why you should be scared of your own mummy. Like, that's why it's mixed feelings about the non-intentional ingredients in breast milk. What kind of hookahs were you smoking, Mom? Like, oh yeah, then the intentional massager ingredients of the breast milk. That's part of the spa, and then some people don't. Some of the spas aren't sporty about it. They don't really show what's in the whale nurseries, really. That's why we like Monopoly. There's more Monopolies. Proletariat Train Nature Bridge. Always coming and going, defeating pleasure for others. Yeah, there's one of these divider spacer thingies. You reduce, reuse, recycle, and so forth. There's all kinds of buzzwords for that. Resate, for pirates, Peter Sams, celebrating longevity marathons. Longest marathon on Mother Planet Earth. Intangible heritage of Asiatic Heartlands, Australia. Asiatic Heartlands, alias to a doppelganger to Iceland story. Dropped off beat, sick, you repeat. Pitching perfectly, pissy rope, badminton, and very strong way powder. Half cynical sin badminton. Reminds me of a movie star. Oh! And eucalyptus grows in the city. Tourist platypus and boots abroad. Mocks all kinds of candy, long time and no time. It's better back home, and they're back home. Good land. Sometimes I try to get them glued as I get them to take some of this out. There you go. I left some work in there for you. Are you happy? Oh, if you're happy and you know it. If you're happy and you know it, clap like your parents. If you're happy and you know it, clap like your own parents. If you're happy and you know it, and you really like to show it. If you're happy and you know it, clap like your parents. Racket sports is fucked up in the head. Racket sports is amazing. Racket sports is so fucked in the head. Racket sports is like little Vegas is around the world, basically. But they're very coy about it. The coy toss. Racket sports have never been safe. The Stacy's moms, the Wuchu sisters. Oh, sometimes we digress. Sometimes we're. Are we digressing though? We're comparing the breast milk. How deep is your deep sea crescendo burp hiccup? Tourist flappers and boots abroad really wants to know. Ozzy, oi, of all townland. Down pole vaulters. Shaming you long time out of time. When they should just let you karaoke for the sake of karaoke. That's basically what we're doing. And now we're going to put some sticky rice in between. Hot potted long time and a time. Basically, what was really the chicken diners do? Condensed it. Why is there so many syllables and hardly two little QR codes and other lullabies? That's a real question. We speak dial-up. Okay. No cheap thrills. Where is Queen Latifah's power trip lifter ties? Oh yeah, those watermelon juices, those lullabies in our eyes. Oh la la. You can't compete with a kangaroo, platypus, koala bears, crocodiles, and alligators. You just can't. It's like Carmen Linda insanity with reincarnation. You just can't compete. It's too cool. It's haram. It's too cool. Haram. It's all kind of buzzwords. It's too cool. That's basically it. It's very dry soap opera. For getting the film selection to pull a amazing radio where people can pretend they're not anchored to a time and their place. They can just lose themselves to dance with extreme undo sports, with extremely safe braille and umbrella proof braille umbrellas that let them do amazing tricks for the vines. Look at the guitar chord. And Tony Hannah said hello. The Gulhaya Vision Wajed Dolhaya Vigend are ridiculously intimidating. That's why we Red Rover call our mom's mitochondrial progeny. And everybody else who they married into over, obviously. Goes without saying, they bring the people who they married. And they have mitochondrial progeny too, and they're all connected with the six of single ladies trying panties. And it's not a poor story, John Doyman story, it's a love story. Nobody messing like left behind. It's just a number. Future has not here to use. And yeah, let's do it. And what else? That's everything better with the manuals. training both sides of our body to be able to use them at the same time. Like a very catty, user-friendly mouth guitar for your external blobfish and your auntie's peonies. All kind of buzzwords. Squeeze into QR codes that have chapstick attached to them. Damn, Manuels! Your lips are really chapped, and you're loca, you know it. Dash of Seattle film, dash of Lost and Found film, Uterus Human, grinding Geppetto instruments to life, and a dash of Serendipity film. Jean Clusac's Cousin voice, making everybody believers. Probably dolls in his family that almost certainly probably don't sound as good as him. Really, he sounds very tasty. He probably had really good food. Like whatever he talks about, just sounds really appetizing. What an appetizer! The fucking human personality cataholic. And I guess Bucking sales human kid runners can join along with the legendary Groupon Pain, joins an enough TNE deals. And a very dry soap opera film selection. Bring your own body lotion, vapor rub, rub-a-dub-dub, and the club film of the pantheon of all the spectators just watching extreme outdoor sports. Of non-broken energy sports, of ping pong, tennis, hop circles, and badminton, Tasmanian devil, minutes, badminton, badminton is very strong. But their grandparents can still enjoy those and not have to worry about people calling them grandparents. Maybe they like being called hardcore parkourish uncle from Silk Road Summer Block too. Everybody should be ashamed. It's a very romantic shame, romantic. I'm shaming everybody long time all the time. You're a fun boy. And then girl, I know Michael Jackson, Lee. Look what happened to him. It was the bloody daycares. They grouped up, they ganged up on him. It was Tino, he was playing fajer father on everybody. Fuck. They all wanted to be fajer father. There was probably a power struggle. And the little one couldn't take a hint. And one of them was a snitch. It's like probably the bass player, right? Tito. Fuck. It's really juicy. Pop that popcorn. Time machine. Tarzan. Time. Warp. Pop that. Popcorn. Here. Play some of the popcorn. And so forth. If hardcore parkour uncle from Circle Summer Block dub smashes me, I throw him a cookie. I don't know, I try to get him feel included. Leave a lot of loose ends so he can just type some dots on a keyboard. So look at this guy. Type me faster, type me hard, type me with a unitard. Me and Cheetah Dundee, Palange Irani, Alam and Lee really know how to party. Your mom was a freak. So many nephews and nieces at all times. I call myself uncle too sometimes. Nobody deserved my breast milk, really. It's more about me and how I could have married anybody. And my scrawny stick insect human child did not deserve the supple breast milk from my milk duds. They laughed a little funny. I didn't like it. You are the weakest link, just because of that, really. My sister's a doll in the family. Doll! Mr. Worldwide! Talking to the world again! Mr. Worldwide! Darling! Shame! Silence! I will not tolerate any Golden Calf Isle insolence. A Vito Dove, Golden Calf Isle fortune cookies. And so forth. First there was the word divorce, because you really got to marry your own mitochondrial progeny. So you can really go to town with Oi. Crazy, and we like it. Loca. Eat this lasagna, you llamas. Look you. And yeah, really chapped lips. You can really just be very candid with a hotline bling human child video selfies at heart. Lisbania, what the fuck? Boom, 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 boom. As magic as any human child dot smashing Persian Language Foundation. PLF, PFL, positive feedback group, keyword back, keyword given. I'm still Harker Parkour channel from Silver Summer Block. So there's less glorification of violons. There is 0% glorification of violons in non-broken racket sports. Ping pong, tennis, have sniggles, and badminton has been development, badminton is very strong. They have auctioneering voices. I like to speed it up and slow it down to make sure if someone's trying to change the marathoner diapers on the Toro Torreses who steal a fishy, gefilte fish, gefilte mahi, but everybody else steals people's lives. Team sports steals people's lives. Team sports! Good God, yo. What is it good for? Absolutely nothing. The Father Father is playing lutes. You are. Yo! You are. Yo! 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 No! Right now! You are so annoying. Accordion for the win. That's over. Peace out. And I know the flower, the from the background, but every flower has to be very easy to done. I think it's worth for many minutes and many minutes for many minutes and experts. Living in a Bharatatohi bird paradise. Below the ping pong table, Ganji's over Gandhi shorts. Eye for an eye leaves the world blind. Favorite for a favorite leaves the world blind. Team sports are a false god. Above the ping pong table, the rise. Eye for an eye leaves the world blind. Favorite for a favorite leaves the world blind. Team sports are a false god. Ping pong, pep rally, balls of fury, robot keeps everybody alive. Long time under time. To make example for all team sports, because they all glorify violons, whether they like it or not. Some random people can just play team sport and they say, "Well, we're trying to raise awareness for team sports," and that's the main flaw of team sports right there, really. That's why we're on the Vuvuzela umbrella. Messi, Ronaldo, hypothesis to go! El Clasico, El Casticari, or the Atari, Nintendo, and maybe a Ferrari. And so forth. Peace out. That's why there's a lot of Achilles heels on your body, and we like to plan ahead. Really, the Braille umbrella is the vestigial kangaroo parkourishman's tail. Kangaroos are padded up as meow foggers. It's like fog and rain. You know how baby-proof they are? It's like bubble wrap has probably copied the tamadun and pasted it from the kangaroos. It's like, fuck, they got a pouch? They can get pregnant 3 times at one time? They're pregnant with 3 little kangaroos at any one time. That's fucked up. It's like Jurassic film was amazing. It's like, what the fuck? People like aliens and dinosaurs. It's like, and nipples. Freeing the nipples in red light districts. People go blind by the time they view all that in the internet, really. People are far too civil. In Las Vegas, around the world, really. Whole land. Safari got me around the world in more than 80 days. It's like, you guys try to bring other gays to the world like